Hello and welcome to my channel, where I show how I help clients create a brand identity. In this video, I'm going to show you how I approached a logo refresh for the company Bigfoot Heating and Cooling Services located in St. Anthony, Idaho. While driving around, I spotted one of their service vehicles and was drawn to their character-based logo. I immediately started thinking of ways to improve it. Although I reached out to the company, I didn't hear back regarding their interest in my services. So, I decided to redesign their logo as a personal exercise and share my analysis with you, as if they were a real client. In this hypothetical, the client does not want to change the core elements of the logo, so I will focus on how I can better bring those elements together. First, I'll start with a logo audit, identifying what's working and what isn't. Typically, this would involve a conversation with the client to get feedback and ensure the logo meets its full potential. The character mascot has a solid foundation in its concept and posing, but some design aspects are holding it back. The first issue I noticed was the inconsistent use of line weight. The character has a thick outer border, which clashes with the thinner internal lines used for features like the face and arms. These thin lines don't serve a clear purpose, making the design feel cluttered, reducing legibility, especially at smaller sizes. Next, we have the Teton Mountains. And if you've been to the east side of Idaho, you'll know that 90% of company logos feature the Tetons. While they can be a strong cultural reference, in this design, they feel disconnected and only seem to frame the company name without a clear purpose. But I think we can do something interesting with this idea to help it feel more iconic to the company. The overarching problem is that the logo feels like a combination of separate items and suffers from alignment issues that break any sense of flow, which only further disrupts its visual appeal. There are no grouping or containment principles being used to help these disconnected pieces feel like a whole. Let's address the issues pointed out about the character mascot in the redesign. As part of my process, I always start out with a sketch and then vectorize the most successful design. My main goal was to correct the line legibility issue with more intentional line weights. I employed a thick and thin approach to give the mascot a distinct look and feel, drawing inspiration from street art and sports team logos. Here is the final draft of the mascot before adding color. As you can see, the new design resolves many of the issues with the original, particularly when scaled down to smaller sizes. Next, let's look at how I brought the other elements together. Because Idaho culture is often tied to its nearby national parks, I drew inspiration from park signage to frame the text and incorporated the Tetons as a more intentional part of the design. The mascot and text no longer feel like separate competing elements, and all alignment issues have been corrected. To further tie the design to the company's services, I added a thermometer to the text and the mascot's hat. This way, the mascot can stand on its own and still be associated with the company. Now it's time to see the final result in color. I still think that there could be further improvement to the redesign, but I think I will leave it here. Do you think this redesign was successful, or might you have done something different? Let me know what you think in the comments below. List any other logo you'd like me to redesign. And if you're interested in my service, visit my website in the description. Until next time.